Hi Taurus, welcome to your love reading for August 2020. We're going to start off with this deck right here. We're going to look at your side. We're going to look at their side. We're going to do the X spread. And at the end of the video, I'm going to put a few letters from this bag, which can be initials, names, or messages. So let's go ahead and see what's coming up in your love life for the month of August. This is the love reading for the sign of Taurus for August 2020. The first card you have, Taurus, is the Fool. Love reading for the sign of Taurus for August. Knight of Cups. Love reading for the sign of Taurus for August. Queen of Wands. Love reading for the sign of Taurus for August. King of Swords. Love reading for the sign of Taurus for August. Seven of Swords. Love reading for the sign of Taurus for August. Seven of Cups. Love reading for the sign of Taurus for August. Six of Cups. Love reading for the sign of Taurus for August. Ten of Cups. Love reading for the sign of Taurus for August. And Five of Coins. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what you have going on here. And if you'd like a private reading with me, just go to my website, channelguidance.com, and I'll place a link down below. Okay, so I am noticing that you have a few people in this reading, and they are not you. We have the Queen of Wands, which would be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, male or female, Sun, Moon, or Rising. It can be you if you have a Moon or Rising and a fire sign, but you also have the King of Swords. Again, not you. This would be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, male or female, Sun, Moon, or Rising. It can be you if you have a Moon or Rising and an air sign. Don't be tricked by that, because it can also be that, you know, these are the energies that you're in. This is someone who's very determined, very fiery, knows what they want, and this is just someone who is very much in their head. So it can still be you and your partner, even if you're not fire signs and air signs. What I do see here, I mean, there's definitely a positive chance for change in your love life. You've got the Knight of Cups, which is, you know, perhaps a proposal for some of you, an opportunity for a relationship to move forward, especially if something had ended, because you do have the Fool. There is a new opportunity for you. This is all about taking a risk. Maybe you're taking a risk in a new relationship, but some of you could be taking a risk with someone from the past, because that is what this is lined up with. Six of Cups. And we are going to do the X spread next. So for the sign of Taurus, there could be a lot of thinking, a lot of reminiscing about someone from the past. For some of you, look, you've got Seven of Cups and Six of Cups. For some of you, you are thinking about the past. Maybe you're thinking about someone who is no longer there. Maybe someone who lied to you, because you have the Seven of Swords. There's a lot of confusion. You've got Seven of Cups. There's a lot of confusion. There's a lack of clarity. For some of you, you may not understand maybe why someone lied to you. The Seven of Swords is someone that is very sneaky, someone who is kind of two-faced, someone who is not completely honest. So I do see that there. But there is a chance for a new beginning here. Perhaps there's confusion, like you don't know if you can give this person a second chance. That could be the risk we're seeing with the Fool. With that said, I still see a happily ever after here. You have the Ten of Cups. This can be a happy and fulfilling relationship or marriage. But kind of be careful, because I still see deceit here. And we have the Five of Coins, which is you feeling abandoned, left out in the cold. For some of you, this can be connected to someone from the past. Like you're still thinking about this person. You can't forget about them. You're wondering, why did this person lie to me? Why did they lead me on? It could be that you're confused and you want answers in the month of August. Okay, so let me get a few more. What's coming up for the sign of Taurus for August 2020? Interesting. So now we have the King of Swords there and the Queen of Swords. So strong air sign energy. What other messages are there for the sign of Taurus about their love life? Page of Coins. King of Cups. Okay, so we just added another person to the reading. I can't help but think that for those of you who are single, again, there are 3 people in this reading. You know what? There are 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And none of these are you. Technically, none of them are you. They're not earth signs. Taurus is an earth sign. But you do have very strong air sign energy. So for those of you who are single, you could be meeting a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius. I mean, King and Queen of Swords. That's always an eye-opener. It also represents 2 people that belong together. But you also, I just added King of Cups. So for some of you, there can be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. male or female, sun, moon, or rising. But again, if there is no water sign, there is a lot of emotion in this reading. Knight of Cups, Seven of Cups, Six of Cups. And I'm going to get a few more in a minute from the confirmation deck. So, I mean, I feel like the sign of Taurus, I mean, there's an opportunity for change. There's an opportunity for movement. There's a lot of thinking about the past. Maybe there's confusion, like, why did things happen like this in the past? There's still a chance here for a happily ever after in your beginning. I feel some of you, you may be looking very carefully at a relationship with another person because that is what this page represents. You'll be studying perhaps maybe even two people, like who do I belong with? Who's going to make me the happiest? You can making a decision between two people. That would explain the Seven of Cups. This represents confusion over choices. But I just realized the sevens we have lined up here, Seven of Swords and Seven of Cups. The sevens in themselves, they represent decisions and change. So you could be making a decision between two people. And like I said, there are quite a few people in this reading. Okay, so let me get a few from the confirmation deck now. What other messages are there for the sign of Taurus about their love life for August 2020? Wow. Okay, so some of you, if you're single, there's probably an air sign that you need to meet. You need to meet. I mean, we have the King of Swords and the Queen. Now just added another Queen of Swords. This is getting weird. What other messages are there for the sign of Taurus for August? Six of Wands. What other messages are there for the sign of Taurus for August? Wow, Queen of Wands 2 times. Boy, there are a lot of people in this reading. Like I said, if you are single, I'm just gonna move our crystal closer here. If you're single, or even if you're in a relationship and you're not completely happy, I would not sit around in the month of August. I mean, there are a lot of people around you. Even if you're heartbroken, confused, if someone abandoned you, there's a happily ever after. And again, there are all these people. I mean, it's a general reading, so it's hard to say. There are a lot of people around you. And like the very first card is telling you, take a risk. Take a giant leap of faith. Maybe you're not happy in a relationship, or maybe someone's making you feel like this, abandoned. There are a lot of opportunities around you, perhaps different soulmates. So over here, I mean, once again, just like on this side, look at this side. You've got Queen of Swords, King of Cups, and then over here you've got Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands. So again, this could be about an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, male or female, sun, moon, or rising, or a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, male or female, sun, moon, or rising. Either way, like there's success, there's victory. You can make this relationship happen if you're single, or you can make it work if you're already together. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at their side using this deck. Show me the person that Taurus loves. Nine of Swords. Show me the person that Taurus loves. Oops, okay, this one fell out of the deck. Four of Pentacles. Show me the person that Taurus loves. The Emperor. Show me the person that Taurus loves. Judgment. Show me the person that Taurus loves. Four of Swords. The Magician. Show me the person that Taurus loves. Look at this. King of Swords. Okay, this is really, really weird. Show me the person that Taurus loves. And the Chariot. Okay. So let's stop here. And let's see what all of these mean. Again, these represent your partner, not you. Nine of Swords. Four of Pentacles. The Emperor. So, I mean, first card that we pull is a Nine of Swords. So, whatever it is, again, it's a general reading. You might already be married to this person, dating. And this could be an ex. Again, we are going to do a dedicated ex spread next. Whatever it is that you have going on, like your person is doing a lot of worrying. There's a lot of anxiety around this person right now. They're also holding back from you. The Four of Pentacles, I mean, this is an uncomfortable energy. This is someone who's like, nope, I'm not going to change my mind. I'm sticking to my guns. Maybe this is about a decision that they made. I mean, I see this person like they're not going to budge. I mean, Four of Pentacles and the Emperor, like this is like someone who's like, I made my decision and I'm not going to say one more word. The Emperor is all about being in control. It could be that this person wants to be in control. They want to feel like they're in control. They're trying to control you. But still, there is a lot of worrying, which is weird. So they do have judgment. So I feel like this person, maybe deep down, they do want a new beginning with you. They do want a second chance. But this person, maybe they need a timeout. Maybe they need time to think, maybe about whatever it is that's happened in your relationship. And again, they're coming up as like very much empowered, because I mean, the Emperor and the Magician, this is all about empowerment, kind of being in control. And I feel like maybe this person maybe needs some time to think about you, your feelings, your relationship, your marriage, in order for them to manifest this new beginning that we see here with Judgment. And again, I mean, this is getting really weird with all of these swords cards. King of Swords, I lost track of how many. I mean, I think like they're here, all of them, maybe even 4 times from both decks. An air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, but could also be there very much in their head. Since we've got 9 of Swords, 4 of Swords, King of Swords. They also have the Chariot. So, I mean, I feel like deep down this person does want change. This is victory. This is movement. But I also see them being really stubborn and wanting to feel in control. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the X spread. Okay, Taurus, let's go ahead and see what's coming up between you and your ex. We're going to start with this deck right here, but we're also going to take a really close look at them using this deck. Okay, what's going on between Taurus and their ex for August 2020? We got 4 of Pentacles. So this is interesting because this came up for your ex when we use this deck in the first spread. That's still your reading. What's going on between Taurus and their ex for August 2020? Oh no, here we go again with the King of Swords. If we get Queen of Swords and start getting King and Queen of Wands, it's going to get really weird. What's going on between Taurus and their ex for August? Ace of Cups. What's going on between Taurus and their ex for August? 10 of Cups. This came up in the first spread. Taurus and their ex for August. Death. Taurus and their ex for August. 7 of Pentacles. Taurus and their ex for August. Oh my gosh. This is getting really weird. Taurus and their ex for August. Knight of Wands. Taurus and their ex for August. Oh my goodness. Look at this. And I'm not even done yet. There's going to be more cards. So just, I mean, it's like the same story, except we've only got the King of Swords now. I think I lost track of how many times this card came up. I feel like we had the King and Queen of Swords from both decks. Look at this. King of Wands, Queen of Wands. This is not you. Again, unless you have a moon or rising and a fire sign. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. But here we go again with this weird combination of fire sign, air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Again, not you. Unless you have a moon or rising and an air sign. So let's take a look here. I mean, the good news is that there's a new beginning for you. Again, we're asking about exes. There's a new beginning, a possible new beginning. Just like I told you in the first spread when we looked at your ex very carefully, this person is still holding back from you. This person is still saying, nope, like I'm not changing my mind. And it can be that maybe that this person keeps coming up as King and Queen of Swords because they're really overthinking everything too much, especially with this card thrown in here. The 7 of Pentacles just means that someone is making a decision. It's either you or your ex. This is looking at maybe their options very carefully. Maybe there's more than one person in the picture. That could be why we keep getting so many different people in the spreads. Like maybe you have other options, maybe they have other options, maybe you both do. Someone is trying to choose wisely here and taking their time making a decision. I feel like a decision could be made regarding your ex in the month of August, or they could be making that decision because we have death. Death can represent the sign of Scorpio, but this is like everything changes. Everything changes once a decision is made. And then there's a happily ever after. This is a very happy relationship. Also, again, King and Queen of Wands, if there is no fire sign, if that's also not in your chart, it could be that you need to do this. Knight of Wands. This is someone who refuses to give up. It could be maybe that you're refusing to give up on your ex. Maybe this is kind of taking things to the extreme measure, or maybe, you know, some of you could be proposing marriage. We have a marriage card here, and maybe you're not waiting for them to communicate with you anymore. Maybe you're reaching out to them, proposing, you know, kind of reconciling. Is that kind of energy? Like this is someone who's never going to give up, very determined. Like I know what I want, and I'm not going to change my mind. But with that said, I also see someone being really stubborn, and this is your ex, someone who's saying, nope, I'm staying where I'm at and I'm not changing. Okay, so let me get a few more. What other messages are there for the sign of Taurus about their ex? 10 of Wands, Taurus and their ex for August. King of Pentacles, that would be you. Taurus and their ex for August. And 10 of Pentacles. We got 10 of Wands and 10 of Pentacles. The 10s do represent endings. So there are endings around you. It could be the end of sadness. It could be the end of being alone. Because, again, so this is you. And again, we're asking about your ex. And I still see a relationship here. There's also a stability. It could be marriage. But this could be what is working against you. There's a heavy burden around you and your ex. This also is someone that just feels like, I can't go there again. I can't go through that anymore. And that could be maybe why they're holding back from you. Okay, so let me get a few from the confirmation deck, and then we'll take a close look at them. Look at the bottom of the deck. So there's that weird little synchronicity again. King of Wands, Queen of Wands, King of Wands again. Okay, Taurus and their ex for August. Page of Swords, Taurus and their ex for August. Oh my goodness, look at this. What in the world? Taurus and their ex for August. Two of Swords. Boy, does that air sign and fire sign keep following you around. And kind of keep an open mind about what this could be. Because for some of you, especially like if you've been trying to make a relationship work and it just never works and it never goes anywhere, there could be someone else trying to come into your life. But for some of you, there could just be more than one person in the picture. Again, maybe you have other options, maybe they have other options. Because I see someone right here who's torn. Someone is refusing to make a decision, refusing to take action. And it could be maybe that someone else is in the way. Again, King of Swords 2 times. It could be maybe that there is an air sign getting in the way of you and your ex reconciling. We also have the Page of Swords here. And it could be maybe that you'll be hearing the truth of like what's really going on. Because you won the prize this month. You've had the weirdest reading with so many people in both spreads. This is the truth. Like you could be hearing the truth as far as, do they really want to get back together with you? Someone could be making a decision. And once they make a decision, it's like everything changes. And I do see happiness. Okay, so let's take a look at them. Show me Taurus's ex. Death. Show me Taurus's ex. The Star. Show me Taurus's ex. The Hermit. Show me Taurus's ex. The Hangman. Show me Taurus's ex. Two of Cups. Okay, this card wants to come out. It's the Queen of Pentacles. That would be you. And the Eight of Pentacles. Show me Taurus's ex. Page of Swords, which is, I just pulled it right there. Okay, so these cards represent them, not you, Taurus. So, they've got Death, the Star, the Hermit. Let me just start here, because sometimes I kind of get lost pulling everything together. So, I think, this person is, I told you right away, they're holding back from you. They may not be doing this deliberately to hurt you or, to kind of keep you confused. Because, the Hermit means like they're trying to figure things out, and they could be trying to figure out if your relationship could work again. And they could also be trying to figure out if they want this again, because the Star is your hopes and wishes. And it's like they're trying to shed some light, like maybe on how they really feel about you, depending on what, how your relationship ended. Because, the focus on them is like they've got Death. And your Death can represent the sign of Scorpio. So if you're dealing with a Scorpio, this is just their energy. Death is like, it's like this person is contemplating like a huge change. Or this, like there is a huge change maybe as far as what this person wants. Let me keep going here with the other cards. They've got the Hangman as well. So it's like they're trying to shed some light on what they want, but they're still stuck, which is also what we saw right there. They're refusing to make a decision, but I feel like, again, they're not doing it deliberately to hurt you. They're trying to shed some light on what they really want. Do they want this new beginning, this dramatic change between you? That soulmate connection, still there. And that's why you have the Ace of Cups here. I still see a relationship here. That soulmate connection is still there. It's right next to you, so that those feelings have gone nowhere. Still there. And I feel eventually maybe this person just needs clarity. I mean, this is work being done on this soulmate connection. And again, this card is right there, the Page of Swords. This person is like, they have not really spoken their truth to you. And again, I feel like I need to keep repeating it. They did not do this to deliberately hurt you. Maybe they just don't know. I don't know. I feel like there's something else complicated going on with the Two of Swords. I mean, always hard to pinpoint it in a general reading that's meant for thousands of people. But it's like, I mean, you are here. It's like they are thinking of you. And, you know, there is work maybe that's going to be done on this soulmate connection that you have with them. But they need to be completely honest. I feel like there's something that they're not sharing with you. It could just be that they still love you, maybe that they need more time to figure this out. Okay, so what we're going to do next is we're going to get a few letters from this bag, and let's see what messages we got. Okay, Taurus, let's go ahead and see what messages come up for you. So let's reach in here. What does Taurus most need to hear about their love life for August 2020? What does Taurus most need to hear about their love life for August 2020? Okay, so let's see what we have here. I may have to get a few more because I feel like I didn't do you justice. I feel like I got a lot more letters for other people. For the other signs, let's see, we've got a bunch of O's there. Got 2 N's. See 2 A's. P, S, G, E. There's another E there. There's an I, T, U. There's another U. There's another N. And there's an L. Okay. So, I mean, I do feel like I didn't do you justice. Again, most of the other signs got a bunch more letters. So I'm just going to get a few more, not a whole bunch. This much. Okay, so this time we got an R, an E, an S. We have 2 S's now. Now we have 3 I's, 3 U's, an A, T, a blank one. I use the blank ones if I'm missing a letter to kind of fill in a word. And we got another E. Okay, so here we go. And again, you might keep your eyes open. You might see your person's name, their initials, maybe both your initials. You might see their name. I always get messages. People say their partner's first name, last name, or their name, and their partner's name. Everything is a message for you, even if I don't mention it. Okay, so let's see what words we see here. So there's one word that it's just like, I mean, it's just staring right at me. So let's go ahead and go there first. Look at this. You've got trust. So, I mean, if you're thinking like, you know, this relationship, like it's going to work. I know that we're going to be able to work things out. Like trust your intuition, trust your gut instincts here. You know what? We can even spell that. Look at this. You know what? I don't have another T, but that's why I have the blank one here. Trust your gut. Okay. Let's see what else we see. There's pain. I see pain here. Yeah, this is a blank one. There's pain. Look at this. There's tears. There's tears. Kind of out of place, but I mean, it is here. Oops, not that one. There's also lust. Do you see that? And this could also have something to do because you had a weird reading. I mean, that's the weirdest reading I've done today. I mean, you had so many people, and then the King and Queen of Swords repeating themselves, and the King and Queen of Wands repeating themselves, and those are not you. Perhaps there was, you know, maybe a third party, not for everyone, but I mean, we've got lust here. After, you know, I kept telling you, there's so many people in your spread. Now we get lust, which I don't think I've ever spelled out in these readings. Okay, let's see what else we see. Kind of move these around, otherwise I keep staring at them. Are you Are you gone? And then like the answer, the answer is like right here. Look, are you gone? No. So, I mean, this could have something to do, you know, with those of you where this is about an ex, where maybe you're thinking that you're done, but you had a new beginning in that reading. You had a new beginning. I'm looking at it right now. It's also like maybe you don't know the truth. Maybe they're speaking their truth to you. Let's see what else. I'm just kind of moving this around. I usually see this word in almost every reading. We've got a lie, or we can even have let's see here. I know I saw a D here. Well, maybe there isn't a D, but I see I lie. Or someone, again, maybe someone lied to you. I was trying to spell start, but I don't have another. Oh, you know what I do? Start. Not quite how you spell new, but I mean, there it is, start new. And again, all of those weird little, you know, synchronicities of so many people in your reading. It could be that maybe someone has lied and you're starting new. Again, I know that's not how you spell new, but you could also put the E here and then put the blank one for the W, because I don't know a W. I lied. Or it could be, you know, you lie, start new. I start new. We put this one in here. You lie, I start new. Let's see what else. Easily, we have lost. You are lost. I told you that there's some type of weird confusion there. Like someone's trying to figure things out. I kept getting that someone's not deliberately trying to hurt you. They're not deliberately trying to rip out your heart. Not to be dramatic, but some of you may be thinking that. Someone just doesn't quite know. They're trying to figure things out. Let's see what else. Well, I already spelled this, but I mean, it's getting my attention again. Look at this. In pain. You're lost. You're lost in pain. I also have ties. I mean, there could be ties to other people that are getting in the way. I also have right here, we've got Paige. And in the Tarot, the pages represent communication. So there could be communication coming to you. You see that? There could be communication coming to you from someone who's lost, someone who's trying to figure things out. Let's see, what else? Yeah, this is the blank one. Also, I can't believe I have not seen this one. What you have spelled out here. Not over. I know we have already seen not gone, so now we have not over. Paige, little communication coming to you. You're dealing with someone who's lost. We also saw tears as well, in pain. Let's see if we see any names here. So I mean, the first one that I'm seeing is Jean. Could also be Jean with like Jean, if your person's name is spelled like that. Let's see what else. We've got Liana. Also have easily. We've got Elaine. Right here, we've got Gus. And if you don't see a person's name, when I upload this video, when it's uploading, I come back to the table and I see everything that I missed, and then I add it in the description box. So make sure that you look below the video, because most of the best things that are in here I missed and I added after I upload, so you won't see it in the video. Okay, let's see what else. We've got Tara. So Gus, Elaine, Tara. Got we've got Anna right here, but it could also be, Annie. We've got Neil. Right here. Oh wait, no, I don't have a. I don't have a D. Well, we have Paul, but it could easily be a Paula. Let's see what else. Oh, this one's just kind of spelled out here for us. There could be a Vinny as well. There could be a Val. For those of you who are single, this can be maybe someone new that you're meeting. So just kind of keep that in mind. So we've got Paul, we've got Val. Let's see what else. This is the blank one. We've got Sarah. Could also be spelled with an H. I don't have an H, but some of you, it may be Sarah, but not spelled like this. Could also be, just moving these out of the way, there could be a Jenny or Jenny. I don't have a J, I don't think, in here. There could also be, let's see, yeah, there could be a Tess. Oh, okay. There could easily be a Nina as well. Nina. Yeah, I think I'll leave it there. Oh, I found another one. Pat. Maybe a Pat as well. It could be a Patricia. It could be a Patrick. And if your person has a very unusual name, but maybe you see it in here. I'm already seeing another one. We've got let's see. I'm trying to think of how you spell this name. Paola. So I'm seeing someone has bought a reading with this name, so I know I'm not making it up. Maybe I'm misspelling it. Paola. Not Paula. I know there's an O. It could be like this. Paola. Or there could be Paolo. I think it's with an A. Paola. So again, I'll leave it here. And again, you might see a person's name. Just because I didn't mention it, it doesn't mean that that's not a message for you. And again, anything that I miss when I'm uploading, I'll come back and check, and I'll put it below the video. Okay, Taurus, this has been your love reading for August 2020. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll speak to you again next month.